Flyovers and underpasses have been constructed. In Karnataka, 638 flyovers and underpasses have been constructed. This is a very large number. There is a long list of projects which are ongoing, for which allocations have been made, and the general manager and DRMs will be sharing the details of every project and also take your feedback. My request to GMs and DRMs is, please take the feedback from the media friends as well as public representatives on every project and then accordingly take action. Now I will come to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, as you are aware, the UPA period of the average allocation was only 879 crore per year. In the UPA period, the average allocation for railways was only 879 crore per year. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman ji have allocated 6,362 crore rupees for Tamil Nadu this year. 6,362 crore. This is very significant amount. It is 7 times the average allocation during the UPA period. 7 times. The projects which are ongoing within the state of Tamil Nadu and connecting to it are 33,467 crore. 33,467 crore. 77 stations are being developed as Amrit stations. We'll share the list with you. 687 flyovers and underpasses have been constructed in the last 10 years. There is a long list of projects. Progress depends upon land availability. We are constantly in touch with the state government for making sure that the land acquisition can be done at a faster pace. There won't be any dearth of funds for project execution. As soon as the land becomes available, projects can be expedited.
There is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu made an allegation that similar treatment have been.
1 second. I'll take all the questions. I'll come to Kerala now. In Kerala, during the UPA period, the budget allocation used to be a mere 372 crore per year. Only 372 crore rupees per year. 372. Kerala team is not here. My apologies. Now we can take the questions.
Sir, my question to you was, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu made it very clear yesterday, last night, that Centre has shown a stepmother treatment towards Tamil Nadu. We've been asking for the release fund for the implementation of the project, especially Kollywood Metro, Madurai Metro, and some of the issues which are kept pending. The projects are kept pending due to lack of financial assistance. Would you like to comment on this?
I would like to reply on this. For taking forward the projects in Tamil Nadu, the land which is required is 2,749 hectare. 2749 hectare. The land which has been made available is only 807 hectare. 807. We require the support of the state for execution of the projects. There is no dearth of funds. Question is, it has to be, both sides have to make efforts for a project to proceed further. In some cases, if you ask me, I'll take one name also. One project, Rameswaram Dhanuskodi, we received an official letter from the government of Tamil Nadu to drop this project.
Drop the project?
Yes. We received an official letter from the state government to drop this project. There are so many projects which are delayed due to availability of land. So it's not a question. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's commitment to developing the country, developing every state is genuine commitment, firm commitment, absolutely no discrimination. Every state is getting proper attention. Question is the states also have to come up.
So what is the last year budget allocations for Tamil Nadu in the railway by the budget allocation? And what is the current year allocation? What is the percentage of increase?
See, the current year allocation itself is a very large allocation. It's a record number. Question is, we can increase this further as long as the state government support comes. Question is, we have to make sure that the land is also made available, then only the projects can progress.
So apart from other railway projects, Tamil Nadu government is demanding to release the fund for metro projects, especially for Chennai.
Last year's budget allocation was 6,080 crore, 6080.
6,080.
6080. This year it is 6362. So, see, we can make it 8,000 also. Progress has to be there on the ground. Once the land is acquired, then the allocation can be immediately increased, so that the project can proceed further. Metros, you have to check with the Housing and Urban Development Department.
In Karnataka, how many new trains and new lines, sir? In Karnataka, how many new trains and new lines are included?
See, the
Budget.
new lines and the existing doubling, quadrupling, these projects are, the GM will give you the complete list. The GM and DRM, they will give you the complete list of the projects.
Even the CM of Karnataka yesterday he spoke about the budget actually related on this, what he said is
Lines and the trains.
that particular point he has focused yesterday.
Karnataka, the state government, luckily we have Mr. Somanna ji as MOS now. He is pursuing every day for land acquisition. I once again want to say with responsibility and humility that the state has to cooperate for a project to take forward. So we have to make sure that the state government also. So please ask this question to the honorable CMs when you meet them.
Actually,
How much money will be spent on the railway safety in both the states?
The overall budget for railway safety related activities is 1,09,000 crore. For the entire country, 1,09,000 crore rupees is the overall budget for safety related activities throughout the country.
Sir, any plans to, for the crowd control especially, if you take this train which is coming from West Bengal, Odisha towards Tamil Nadu and Kerala, which is having this problem of overcrowding, especially on the normal coaches. So to control
Many more general coaches are being added. 2,500 general coaches are being added now. And in the coming 2-3 years, 10,000 general coaches more are getting manufactured. So that will reduce the crowding significantly.
One question that you interesting thing is talked about that Tamil Nadu has requested to drop this Dhanushkoti project. It was one of the new and flagship projects supposed to happen by Loco. What are the reasons they said? And the second thing, please help us to repeat the data. How much land is required from Tamil Nadu? How much is available? It's almost like 1/3 they have only provided.
I've given the data.
Yes, sir.
But I don't want this to be a, see, this is something because you asked this question, but our point is that we need to have cooperation between, our Prime Minister always says, it has to be cooperation based federalism. Right? Our Prime Minister always tells that we have to make sure that all of us make our efforts. Efforts cannot be unilateral. Efforts have to be both sides.
So the grievances which you told us, that state government is not giving the required land, is it happening in the, only in the non-BJP government rules?
No.
Or
As
it's happening through the pan-India level, the problem is?
No, it's not like that. Totally depends upon particular. I wouldn't like to isolate anybody, but we are getting very good cooperation in many non-BJP ruled states also. Many non-BJP ruled states, we are getting very good cooperation.
So you have the problem with only Tamil Nadu is not?
No, you asked about Tamil Nadu, so I gave the answer about Tamil Nadu. I don't want to isolate any state.
Sir,
That is exactly as per rules. I can give full details of that. See, sometimes people try to take political advantage of a situation which is fictional, which is not existing in real life. The way the Loco pilots work, they are very integral part of the railway family and very important members of the railway family, is done as per the Railway Act and as per the rules of 2005, HOER rules of 2005. As per those rules, in a week, Loco pilots should not work more than 54 hours, right? The current norm is 52 hours in a week. There is a particular protocol for rest. That protocol is meticulously followed, which is, if it is an outstation rest, then for less than 5 hours duty, number of duty plus 1 hour. 5 to 8 hours duty, 6 hours. 8 plus hours duty, then 8 hours. And whenever a pilot comes to headquarters, there has to be a 16-hour rest. And if it is a periodic rest, which is 30 hours 4 times in a fortnight, right? 30 hours 4 times in a fortnight. So all these methodical, I'll repeat. See, the Loco pilots are basically coming under the continuous category of work. There are 4 categories: continuous category, intensive category, essentially intermittent category, and excluded from these 3. That is, these are the 4 different categories. Then comes the Railway Act section 132, which limits the number of hours of work a pilot is supposed to do. That limit is 54 hours. Loco pilot should not work more than 54 hours. So we have prescribed 52 hours. 52 is less than 54, so within the law, within the rules. Out of this, 48 hours are for duty and 4 hours for preparatory work. Correct? Then whenever there is an outstation rest, it has to be, if it is less than 5 hours, then number of hours of duty plus 1 hour. 5 to 8 hours duty, then 6 hours rest. 8 hours duty, then 8 hours rest. Correct? And whenever a pilot comes to headquarters, there has to be a 16 hours rest. And if it is a periodic rest combined with it, periodic rest is 30-hour rests 4 times in a fortnight. Then 30 hours rest. Correct? Now, the data which is there, in the month of June 2024, the average duty hours are 7.7 hours. In case of goods pilot, there is longer period, 8.4 hours. In case of mail express, 5.9 hours. Passenger, 5.6 hours. Now, till 2016, there was a 10 plus 2 hours working rule, which means 10 hours duty, and it can be extended depending upon the exigencies of the situation, another 2 hours. Correct? Because train is traveling from one place to another, there will be certain situations. In 2016, our government reduced this to 9 plus 2 hours. 10 plus 2 was reduced to 9 plus 2, 11 hours outer limit, right? The average time from wheel roll to wheel stop, which means the total duty is considered from the point of sign on to sign off. But let's say a pilot has signed on now, train is coming after half an hour, so that half an hour is also counted as duty hour. The actual wheel on to wheel off or wheel roll to wheel stop, that average is 5.4 hours. Correct? That average is 5.4 hours. Now I will come to the facilities which have been given. Before 2014, not a single running room was air conditioned. Running room is the place where the drivers rest. Loco pilots, they rest. Not a single one was air conditioned. Now all the 558 running rooms are air conditioned. All the 558 running rooms are air conditioned. AC cabs in locomotives, now more than 7,000 locomotives are having air conditioned cabs. This is not complete because the total number is about 20,000, but continuously we are increasing the air conditioning of the cabs. New design locomotives which have less vibrations, ergonomic seats, better working conditions in the cab. Now 7,286 locomotives are new design locomotives. That number was hardly 700 before 2014.
Sir, in this budget,
Just one second. Special simulators are being given for training the loco pilots. Subsidized meal, foot massages are also given, which is our opposition party was laughing at it, but this is very important because pilots stand and the conditions are very difficult conditions in which they work. So that's why at the running rooms, foot massages have been purchased and given to them. So that they have been given yoga mats, they have been given times, spaces for meditation and resting in a very proper way. See, this is a matter where we have to deal with this matter with sensitivity. We should see the working conditions and try to continuously improve the working conditions. This is not a matter which should be politicized. They are very integral part of the railway family, and we are committed to improving the working conditions for the loco pilots.
so now can I, so in this budget, 4 crore youth will be given an employment opportunity in the coming years. What is the railway is requirement of the youth employment opportunity for the youth?
I would like to share.
Is there any plan you have developed any plan? How many youth will be selected from Tamil Nadu? Any chance of Tamil Nadu youth?
I would like to share with you the employment in the 2004 to 14 UPA period in railways. Recruitment in railways during the UPA period was 4,11,000. I am rounding off numbers. 4,11,000. In Prime Minister Modi ji's period in railway in the 10 years, the employment from 2014 to 2024 is 5,02,000 crore. 2,000. 5,02,000. 4 lakh versus 5 lakh. Then, just in the November and December of 2023, we completed a major recruitment exercise in which one exam, 1.26 crore people appeared. 1.26 crore. 211 cities examination was held. 68 days the examination was on. 15 languages the examination was conducted. Another exam, 1.1 crore people appeared. 1.1 crore candidates appeared. 191 cities, 33 days, 15 languages. Combined from these two exams, 1,30,581 people have been recruited. 1,30,581 crore. Not a single complaint. Not a single complaint. People who want to politicize youth's future should stay away from this. This is not good. I would also like to say that there was a long pending demand that the railway recruitment should get annual calendar. Annual calendar has been published in 2024 beginning. 4 times in a year, different categories are being notified. This year, already 32,603 vacancies have already been notified in the railways, and a very methodical, systematic way for training, for recruitment is happening. We will continue this process. Thank you, friends.
Train is supposed to
the old states, huh?
Only one question. Only one question.
DRM and DML explain.
Sleeper train is supposed to flag out on June 20.
There was no flag.
No, it was. But when can we expect? When can we expect?
Thank you so much.
Tamil Nadu, what is the status of East Coast Railway project in Tamil Nadu?
East Coast Railway project.
East Coast Railway project.
Tamil Nadu.
I'm not aware of this project. This project we are talking about.
Easier.
Easier.
Someone